What up, Jericho Green? I'm back again. Second video of the day. There is a lot going on. I just read that the Supreme Court has upheld President Trump's travel ban. Yes! Not only is that telling countries that we have beef with, we've had wars with, not only is that telling them you're not allowed to come up in here and send your terrorists and send the worst of your worst here, it's also a win for the American people. It's letting people know that we do care about our borders. We do care about who comes in this country, because the people that make the laws don't live down here with us. They live in the ivory towers. They live on the mountaintop, where the only colored people, and yes, I said that, I hate people of color, some stupid shit. The only colored people they come in contact with are their handymen, the gardeners, the maids, the nannies. All right, they don't live down here with us when we got to deal with them killing us in car accidents. My wife was in a car accident. She wasn't killed, thank God, but she was in an accident with an illegal immigrant. This fool grabbed his kids out of the car and started walking down the road, left his car, left her, didn't check on her, nothing. The director and creator of Christmas Story, which they show every year for 24 hours on TNT, him and his son were killed head on by a drunk illegal immigrant. So they don't live down here with us, who got to live with the real consequences and repercussions of their decisions, their laws. So this lets them know that the American people are being put first again. Now the countries are North Korea, Libya, Syria, Iran, Yemen, Somalia, and Venezuela. I'm not sure why Venezuela's on there, but whatever, fuck them. We don't want you here for whatever reason. We don't got to let you in. That's another thing. To come into our country is a blessing to these people, all right? We don't have to let you in. We don't owe you shit. We don't owe anybody entry to this country. If you were fortunate enough to be born here, man, did you get lucky, all right? We're here. We're within these borders, within these walls. We are here. We're from here. This is our country. Fuck you, all right? If you get a chance to come into America, you lucky. You won the lottery. But we don't owe you a goddamn thing. And all of these countries, except for Venezuela, we've had military actions with. We've had wars with. We've had to go over there and fuck them up for various reasons. So it would make sense that if you have beef with somebody, you're not going to let them come into your house. If your neighbor across the street comes in your front door and kicks your ass every day at 3 o'clock, eventually you're going to lock that front door and not let that piece of shit come in and do stuff to you. Ninth Circuit Court, judge, whatever the fuck your name is in Hawaii, you can all suck one, all right? The American people have spoken. The Supreme Court did what they were supposed to do. Thank God. Is there a change coming? Are we actually going to get back on the right path and be the country that we should be? Are we going to close our borders to everybody, every Tom, Dick, and Harry that was to come up in here? Like we owe you something? We don't owe you a goddamn thing. We owe us. We owe the American people safety and prosperity. That's what we owe us. So if you're lucky enough to make that trek and come over here and we let you come in this country, you better kiss the ground that you walk on and thank us. All those countries on the travel ban list, that's another thing. This ain't nothing new. These same countries have been on that same list since Reagan. All you young people out there, he was a president from the 80s. Look him up. One of the best. So ever since Reagan was in office, these same countries have been on that same goddamn list, and the presidents didn't do nothing. Reagan, Clinton, Bush, Obama didn't do shit. But now that we got somebody in there who's doing something about it, everybody, ACLU, the CARE, all these groups, all these left-leaning hippie-ass groups who want to be worried about everybody else except the American people, they're all mad. They're saying it's racist. Everything's racist. What the fuck? Everything's racist. The sun's out right now. Fucking racist. Whatever. That shit's dumb. Bottom line is, Supreme Court stood up, did what it's supposed to. That's one for us. That's 1 point for the Americans. All the countries on that travel ban and some other countries, fuck you. We don't owe you nothing. You don't have a right to come here. We let you up in here. America is the greatest country on this planet by far. by light years. If you disagree, please in the comments below list one country. Just give me one country that's better than America. Now, let me go ahead and rattle off the ones that you're going to say. Canada, you're going to say fucking Norway, Iceland, some communist ass country where everything is free. Yeah, it's free for the people who aren't paying into it. Those people pay 80 to 90% of their check in taxes. You want to be taxed like that? Hell no, you don't. They have a much smaller population. We have states in this country that have more people in it than that entire country. And since you want to talk about racism, all the countries you're about to list off are whiter than America. So now what? There is no country better. There is no country with more freedom and opportunity than America. And there's nothing wrong with being proud of that. There's nothing wrong with having pride in where you come from. That's what we're missing as American people. Again, we need to have pride in our country. Everybody else has pride in their country. Everybody else can have their pride in their country in our face, and we can't say shit. Well, I'll say it. America is the greatest country on this fucking planet, and I don't want to be anywhere else. London, I don't give a fuck if you speak English where you at. Europe is falling apart. Why don't you Google that shit? We are the best. We will remain the best, and we will get better. All you countries on that travel ban, once again, fuck you. Jericho Green. I'm out.